What's up, gamers? So we're back with another Multiversus video, and today is going to be the guide for Jason. I've been putting this one off for a while, basically kind of waiting on them to buff Jason a little bit, because playing Jason can be relatively hard, especially when once you start fighting those combo characters. So the few buffs that we did get for him does make it a little bit easier for him to deal with those characters. Jason's a heavy character, hits really hard, has some really good kill moves, has some really good setups. So this guy will basically be breaking down some of those things. Like I said, it's a beginner guide, and hopefully it can help out those people who are kind of like looking to play Jason and were kind of like struggling and trying to figure out how to deal with characters who are better than him. So hopefully this guy to help you learn how to help you with the neutral. So let's just hop straight into it, and as I like to do, I like to look at their passive. So let's look at Jason's passive. So Jason's passive is relentless, and Jason cannot be knocked back while he has gray health. Pretty straightforward. The thing about this passive is Jason's neutral special on the ground actually gives him gray health. As you can see, it gives you 20% of gray health, and basically Jason cannot be knocked back while he has this gray health. So this works really well, because while he has this buff on from his neutral special, it also doubles the damage and launch from his next hit. So having this buff on, up attack does 20, when it naturally does 8. So that's kind of the one thing about this buff. It can be used to get some pretty early KOs. So this is the launch from up attack regularly. As you can see, did 8%, didn't kill. But with the buff, it just straight up kills. So that's kind of like one of the things you can use his neutral special for. And like I say, because of his passive, he doesn't take any knockback from this. So you can kind of use it like an armor move. Like immediately when someone hits you, you could just use up attack, or you could use any other move. Because it doesn't just work with up attack. You could like throw out jab. That's if you want to waste it on jab. You can even wait till you get hit and throw out side special. Kind of like that. Just those kind of moves. I believe the buff only works with his normal attacks. I don't think it works with his specials. Oh, yep, it does. Okay. I was like, I don't think it works with his specials, but it does. Okay. But I'll basically just kind of do it for Jason's passive. Pretty straightforward passive. You'll want to use this to like net those kills, especially like on opponents that press a lot of buttons. Also, the thing about this passive is that it does increase his speed. As you can see, like he's walking like a lot faster versus when he does not have the passive.
I guess I'm not like totally invincible.
So that'll do it for Jason's passives. Well, passive. Let's go into Jason's grounded moves. So Jason's grounded moves are actually really good. Well, I won't say all of them are really good. Just his jab. Jason's jab is really good, which is his side attack. So we're going to talk about that first. Jason's side attack has a lot of range. It's a 3-hit side attack. 1, 2, 3. And the last hit is a grab. That grab does also break armor. So if you can like get a read on somebody with armor, you can just kind of like do 30 hit a side attack to get a grab and break the armor. This jab also has a lot of hit stun. So you can go into a lot of things after his jab. So you can go into like jab, into grounded up special, kind of like that. You can go into jab, into down attack, kind of like that. One of the famous ones you'll see a lot of people do is jab into side special. Simply because of the knockback on this move. It's really, not the knockback, but the hit stun on his jab is really crazy. It's very good. So that'll basically be it. Like, you'll be using this a lot. This is basically like a big part of Jason's neutral. Is just like his jab. Simply because it gives you like a lot of your big combo starters. Also gives you like your kill confirms with jab into side special, or even like jab into up attack. Like that. Very good for him to have. Like I say, jab into down on tilt or down attack. Jab into up special. If your opponent isn't ready, you can even do like jab into down special to like get the toss and things like that. So Jason's jab, which is his side attack, is very good. This is going to basically be your entire game plan. You're going to be spamming a lot of jab. Because that's what Jason is kind of like Jason's like B&B is when he gets a lot of his stuff from, his jabs. So that'll do it for his side attack. Like I say, you'll be using this a lot of range. You can just basically go into a lot of his things, like jab into up attack, jab into down attack, jab into up special. And like I say, for the kill confirm that you see a lot, jab into side special. So that'll do it for Jason's jab. Let's go into his up attack. So Jason's up attack is the mattress. Absolutely love this move. It's a very good move to use out of jab to put your opponents in like bad situations and put them above you. At lower percentages, you can go jab, jab, up attack, and hopefully go into an up air if your opponent isn't ready. I have Shaggy set to DI away, so like even if they DI away, if you're fast enough, you could probably get an up air, or you could basically just wait for the reaction and follow them that way, because this up attack hits really high. So you can even up attack, and if they dodge away, you can like up attack and like basically just follow their dodges. So that's one of the good things about his up attack, just putting opponents above you. Thing about this is it has a hitbox on both sides, so it hits in front of Jason, and it also hits behind Jason. As you can see, it's just like a full-on scoop. You can also charge it, and once you put a little charge to it, it's actually a really, really good kill move. So that'll do it for like his up attack. Like I say, it just kind of like puts people above you for like certain situations, for like follow-ups and things like that. As you can see, even though Shaggy was set to DI away, I managed to like get the up air in time for it to be true. Kind of like that. And that's basically just about it. One thing, you don't want to be above Jason. Jason is really scary when you're above him, simply because his up special hits really hard, covers a lot of range. So that'll do it for his up attack. And like I say, you can put a little charge on it, and it'll become a kill move. Very, very good move for reading jumps also. And very, very good move for reading dodges, because it hits on both sides and it hits pretty far up. So that'll do it for his up attack. Let's talk about Jason's down attack. So Jason's down attack breaks armor, as you can see from the purple, and he kind of lunges with it. This is the normal. If you fully charge it, he lunges a little bit further. It knocks upwards, as you can see. So even if like your opponent is like on the edge of the stage, it still knocks upwards. If I can get Shaggy on the edge of the stage. As you can see, it still knocks upwards. But that's kind of like the best thing about it, because even though it knocks upwards, you can go for some pretty good confirms afterwards. If your opponent's on the edge of the stage, or even on the stage, it puts you in like a really good position to like kind of go like jab into down attack, into like a forward air chase or something like that. So that's another good thing to use, like basically use this move. Basically like using on the edge of the stage is very, very good, because a lot of times if your opponent's DIing in, because they're trying to get back to the stage, it'll give you like down attack into forward air if your opponent's DIing in. So it's kind of like a position kind of tool. And as you can see, you can just basically like chase with forward air, kind of like force your opponent back out. So that's one of the best things about Jason's jab. Well, not jab, but down attack. As you can see, it pops up. There's even some situations you can hit like down attack into up attack if your opponent isn't, up special if your opponent isn't ready. And that'll basically just about do it. Like I say, it breaks armor, pops opponents upwards at higher percentages, a really good kill move. You can put a little charge on it since jab has so much hit stun, so you don't have to do it immediately, but you can put a little charge on it. And now basically do it for Jason's down attack. Like, Jason's moves are actually really, really simple. He's actually a very, very good beginning character. So let's talk about Jason's neutral attack. So Jason's neutral attack is an axe slam, as you can see. You can hold it and he'll walk forward and swing the axe down. This move has a lot of knockback. A lot of knockback. It's very, very good for like getting reads. If you're able to get a read on your opponent with this move, you can get a kill at some really, really early percentages. Or even if your opponent isn't ready, and they're not ready to like dodge, you can even get like early kills on the edge of the stage with like jab jab into neutral attack if your opponent isn't ready. I've even seen some people do like jab jab into down attack into neutral attack. I've also seen people do like jab jab down attack read dodge into X, kind of like that. Kind of like a mix, basically giving you like another mix up. So that's something to always like keep in your back pocket, because a lot of people like to dodge away from Jason. You don't want to dodge into Jason because his hitboxes cover so much of his body. So that actually do it for neutral attack. Like I said, it's a really good move. Hits really hard. This move combined with his neutral special, which gives him the armor, allows you to kind of like just walk forward with armor on with a move that has a really, really high launch. Very, very good. So that'll do it for Jason's neutral attack. Let's talk about Jason's specials, because I believe that's it for all his attacks. Up attack, down attack, side attack, neutral attack. Yep. Let's go into his specials. Like I said, I figured this guy wouldn't be that long because Jason's a very simple character, very straightforward character. So at the beginning, I talked a little bit on his neutral special, which is to charge up, and basically it gives you like great health, and it enhances the power of your next move. That's basically it for his grounded neutral special. But in the sky, his neutral special actually changes into a command grab. And this is probably like my favorite move that Jason has. This move is absolutely amazing to use, and it's really fun to like get kills. Since it is a command grab, it does break armor, so you can use it to like deal with armor. The angle on this move is atrocious, like, because it hits at a downwards angle, as you can see, like how he swipes downwards. It's very, very good to catch opponents off the stage with this move. Like, if they're not ready for it and you hit them like off the stage and they're trying to recover and you hit them with the command grab, they're probably going to die because they're in a really, really bad position. This move is just very, very good. As you can see, like, the angle it knocks opponents is really, really good. You can basically like do it on stage and it'll cause a ground bounce, and you can like do follow-ups like that. Basically just like a very, very good move to hit. Has very, very good knockback. Just probably it has to be my favorite Jason move outside of his side special. So that'll do it for his neutral special in the sky. One thing to note is his down air does have a lot of hit stun, so you can do things like down air into neutral special. I'm trying to think, is there another way? You can do like down attack reads into neutral special, kind of like that. Like, getting a read on your opponent with this move is very, very good because it puts them in such a bad situation that Jason can just follow up and do like some ridiculous like edge guards after this move. Very, very good. So that'll do it for Jason's neutral special in the sky. Let's talk about his side special. So Jason's side special, which everyone sees and a lot of people hate, is the vanish. As you can see, Jason walks through the darkness and reappears. When he reappears out of the smoke, he does gain dodge, and this move has crazy knockback on the startup. As I showed in the beginning, you can get this move out of jab, and it has a set distance in which Jason will travel. So that's one of the good things. When you do it in the sky, you can kind of come out of it with an aerial, like a lot faster. So like the ground version has like a little bit more in lag, but when you do it in the sky, it sets up for some really, really good edge guard situations. Oops, that was command grab. But when you do it and you're like airborne, it sets up for some really good edge guard situations. That's why catching people with like the aerial version of this is very, very good, because it just sets up for some really good situations to like edge guard. And like even on the edge of the stage, hitting opponents with it on the edge of the stage is very good because it has really, really high KO potential. This move has some crazy knockback, as you can see. Like, the knockback is absolutely ridiculous. And like I say, it sets up for some really good edge guard situations at higher percentages. Just a very, very good move. You see this move used a lot. A lot of people will do this move out of jab immediately, because even at lower percentages, it sets up for like some good combo situations and things like that. So that'll do it for side special. Like I say, pretty plain and simple. Jason's a pretty straightforward kind of character. Nothing too wild, nothing too crazy about him. He's very like read based and stuff like that. But the thing is, those reads pay off because he has a lot of knockback. Crazy, crazy knockback. So that'll do it for side special. Let's talk about up special. So on the ground, up special is an axe scoop, and it pops up. As you can see, if your opponents are holding out, you don't really get anything, but if your opponents are holding in, you get a really good like edge guard situation, or you get like very good advantage state because of the way this move hits. Also, this move hits really high. This is a very good anti-air tool for if your opponent's trying to like jump above you. Using this move, it covers above Jason and in front of Jason really far, and sets up for situations kind of like that. This move is very good to keep your opponents at bay. If you have an opponent who's jumping in a lot, just basically catching them with this move is very good. And like I say, you can also combo this out of jab. So if you have like a jump heavy opponent, you combo it out of jab, they jump away, you basically just follow them and combo it, or edge guard them with this move again. Very good move because it has so much range. Like I said, a lot of Jason's moves have a lot of range and basically set up for some really good situations. So that'll do it for Jason's up special on the ground. Now up special in the sky is one of Jason's best kill moves. I won't say it's his best because I think side special is like the best one, and I think forward air is like a really good one, but his up special is really good. Up special is just a swing upwards, and it knocks opponents straight upwards. The thing about this move is that it has crazy launch. Like the launch on this move is really good, and at mid percentages, you could do things like down air into up special to like kind of get kill confirms, because it hits so hard and it hits so high. This move is crazy. Like the range that this move has, and like making your opponents afraid of Jason's down air, because technically, like I said, at mid percentages, it combos out of down air. So like being able to combo into this move itself is really crazy. Also, being able to get reads with this move is very good. As you can see, like you just knock your opponents up, you read the dodges or something like that, and you basically chase them with this move. Very good. If you can get like landing this move down pat, you're going to be very good with Jason in a lot of situations, simply because this move just hits so hard, ridiculously hard, and it sets up for a very good situation with Jason after hitting this move. And like even at higher percentages, you can like hit down there and double jump into it, and like that's how much range it has. It's also very good for like recovering, because like if you're on the wall, you can throw it out because it hits really far on ledge. This move hits really far, has a lot of range, hits really far on ledge, and it can actually kill opponents from the ground up around like 130, so like medium high percentages. Very good move to have. Very good move for Jason. Like I say, the fact that you can combo into it out of down air is very good, and the fact that like from the ground, it also kills like really hard. If you can hit it from the ground, like if your opponent's like trying to edge guard you, like you can see at 113, Shaggy flies to the top of the screen from the ground. Very good move, and even at medium to higher percentages, you can go down there into double jump up special like that to still hit it. So that'll do it for Jason's up special in the sky. We've talked about neutral special, side special. Let's talk about Jason's down special. So Jason's grounded down special is the sleeping bag. It's a very slow, but it is also a command grab. And what happens is when you grab opponents, you can do the attack button to like basically pound them to get extra percentage, or you can press the special button to throw them. You can even do it in combination, so you could do like 1 pound into a throw, kind of like that. You can even throw and move forward, that way you can get your opponents closer to the blast zone. It's just a toss. That's really all this move is. Like I say, if your opponents aren't paying attention, you could do like jab into like down special to catch opponents off guard. Even if you're going to get like a read, getting a read with this move is very good. So that'll do it for down special on the ground. Like I say, nothing too crazy with his specials or anything like that. But in the sky, down special is a swing downwards, as you can see. And this move has crazy launch down. As you can see, it kind of bounces Shaggy up. And if you do it close enough to the ground, it goes into another swing. And this swing has crazy knockback. Really high knockback, as you can see right there. But if you do it an inch off the ground, oops, down side special. You're doing an inch off the ground. You just don't get the second swing, but you can go into things like jab out of it. So you can do things kind of like that. So not only is it a good kill move, it's also a good combo move, and like the range that this move has is very, very good, because like I think Jason's entire body becomes a hitbox. So you can even hit opponents that are like kind of like behind you or up under you with this move. This move is really, really good. And then the second slash, that also has a really good hitbox, because it can also hit opponents that are like behind you, as you can see right there. And like I say, this slash has really, really good knockback. Also very good to use with his neutral special, because it enhances like the entire move. Very, very good move. And like I said, you can even combo out of it, because you can like do it. And if you do it high enough and get the ground bounce, you can go into like jab, or you can go into like things like side special, or you can even like go into things like up special if you do it like high enough off the ground. So that'll do it for his down special in the sky. Like I say, it has a lot of hit stun, gives you the ground bounce, gives you combos, as you can see, like into the jab, and then at higher percentages it becomes a really, really good kill move. Also very good to use with his buff, because this move just absolutely slaps. Very, very good. So I think that'll do it for all of Jason's specials. Let's get into Jason's aerials, because even though Jason's a big character, he's actually got some really, really good aerials. So let's talk about neutral air. So Jason's neutral air is an at swing. It hits opponents up under him, kind of like puts them in really good situations. It's really hard to combo off this move. You kind of like have to get like right at the edge of it and be on the ground and like kind of combo into jab. Some situations you can combo into forward air, as you can see right there. So it's a very, very good move to like read opponents like DIN, because you can just do it into forward air, or if you're low enough to the ground, you can do it into jab. Very good at reading jumps. It hits really far up under him also. Even if your opponents aren't ready, you can do it into like command grab to basically catch opponents off guard. So that's like another thing that you could do. Let's see if I can reset Shaggy's percentage.
I can't let everyone down.
So that'll basically do it for Jason's neutral. Like I said, it sets up for like some really, really good situations, because it puts your opponents like in front of you and into that basically forward air threat range. So they have to watch out for the forward air. And it's also very good at catching opponents that dodge through you, because it covers so much up under him and in front of him. I always said, like, if they made this move like reliably combo, like they actually made it like a legit combo move, Jason would be a monster, because his neutral air hitbox is so good. It's a very, very good hitbox. So that'll do it for his neutral air. Let's talk about his forward air. Now everybody knows Jason's forward air. This forward air has a lot of range, hits extremely hard, very hard to get through when Jason's are like spacing it. So it's a very hard move to deal with. You catch opponents with it off stage, so it's a very good kill move, and just a very, very good move all around. It's basically just a forward swing. I like to use this move a lot. I'll throw it out and like fall back with it, because the hitbox is so big. So I'll throw out forward air and fade back, and kind of like force opponents to like try and get through this. It's a very good move to just kind of like throw out. Your opponents just kind of like struggle to deal with it. Even when it's still, it has really good kill potential. So it doesn't hurt to basically just throw out this move and hit opponents with this move. Very, very good. Basically just kind of like forcing them to come through it, because like I said, it has a lot of range. Ridiculous range, as you can see right there. So that'll do it for Jason's forward air. Very straightforward. It's just a straightforward swing. Let's talk about Jason's down air. So Jason's down air is crazy because it has a lot of range. I believe you can even like hit opponents from like double jump height, tall opponents. And like I showed before, you can hit like down air into up special, and that's a really good kill confirm for him to have. Down air into up special, down air for the range that it has and the knockback that it has on it. Very crazy down air. So if you're ever looking for a kill, just remember you can always go down there into up special for a kill and things like that. So that'll do it for Jason's down air. We talked about down air. Let's talk about up air. Jason's up air is a double stab upwards. As you can see, you can fall on opponents with it because the hitbox is pretty generous. It's basically his arm thrusting the sword. It knocks opponents upwards at an angle when you can hit it. As you can see, it doesn't true combo into itself, but it does true combo from up attack. And basically what you'll have to do is you'll have to do up attack, hold jump, and then do the up air. And thing about the up air is when you do it, you don't want to move. You want to just do the up air, because if you move, you'll most likely miss the second hit. As you can see, I'm missing the second hit because I'm moving forward. So if you're going to move, you're going to want to move back to basically kind of like aim the second hit, kind of like that. So you're going to do the up air and basically like up air and fade backwards to like kind of like fade back into that second hit. So that's basically it for Jason's up air. Like I say, it covers a lot of range above him. Very good move to use out of basically like up special, because you can kind of like go up special into like up air to like cover that range. You can even do like up air out of down attack, kind of like that. Very, very good up air. So I think that'll do it for all of Jason's aerials. Down air, forward air, up air, and neutral air. Yeah, I think that'll do it for all of Jason's aerials, and I think that'll do it for all of his moves. Like I say, it was most likely going to be a pretty quick guide because Jason's a very like straightforward character. There's nothing too crazy or like any like ridiculous like advanced tech you need to know with him. Just kind of like play like a solid neutral. Don't get caught up in those combos because you are a big heavy character. You will get comboed a lot, but you also get to kill those light characters really, really early with easy confirms like jab into side special, or just swinging out forward air, or like I showed before, getting things like down air into up special for like those mid percentage kill confirms. So gamers, that'll do it for the Jason guide. Hopefully this helps out, and hopefully you gamers enjoy the Jason gameplay that's going to come after the guide. I will catch you gamers in the next one. And if you have any questions, let me know down below. Bye.